Yo, what's going on everyone? In this video, I'll walk you guys through the Azani Blackheart quest here in Oblivion Remastered. Now, for the most part, this quest was pretty straightforward until I got to about the middle of the quest. At this point, I ended up in a dungeon, which sent me on multiple dead ends, and it almost seemed as if the quest was bugged, but it actually wasn't, and I'll show you guys how you can get through this quest in case you are stuck. Now, this is part of the Fighters Guild quest line. I do believe I was pretty far up in the ranks at this point, maybe 3 or 4 ranks up, and so that is how you will eventually come across this quest. Now, what you'll have to do is basically come with one of the other members of the guild and go and clear out a dungeon. And this is where things do get a bit confusing. So the first few steps just have you going and talking to a few different people and getting prepared for the mission. So you will have to wait for a specific time of day and then meet him in his house to go and get started on the actual quest.
Let's talk. Good, you're here. We've got duties to... Duty. That's what all this is about, isn't it? It's our duty to strike back. We need... I've been looking...
Now, once you have done this, you and the other character will actually head off to a dungeon nearby. This is where things do get a bit confusing because in this first dungeon, this is where I actually ended up hitting multiple dead ends and it just really didn't seem like there was any way to progress with the quest. So as you guys can see, I've already come in here, I've cleared out the entire area, and there are no waypoints showing you guys where to go. So it's actually extremely simple how to figure this out. However, you do have to be standing near a certain area or at least inspect a certain area of the dungeon first before you'll be able to progress. So if we pull up on the map, you'll want to come over to this area in the dungeon. So from the main entrance, it's really not too far off. You'll just come to the left here and come back into one of the first rooms. Now at this point, you can actually just talk to the character and he will basically inform you guys that the entire place is empty. And so you didn't really need to go and inspect most of the other areas. So as you can see, we're just in this first hall here. You want it with the spike trap, be sure to look out for that. But once you guys come over here, simply talk to the character and he will direct you guys to the next step of the quest. Now on the next step, you're going to have to go and clear out another dungeon, and I'll show you guys how you can clear that out as well. Now, for some reason, I did have to follow my character all the way over to the next dungeon spot. This did take a few minutes. At first, it does seem a little bit strange, but once you finish everything up, I tried to leave early, actually. I tried to leave the dungeon early, but basically you have to wait for the character to take you to the next area. So I'm not sure if this is going to happen for everyone or not, because it definitely did seem like it took way longer than it should. I did try sleeping and resting for a few hours to see if it would speed them up. And as you can see, there were even times where he completely stopped walking. So this part of the quest is a little bit spotty, and you may want to keep track of him as you go to the next step. So as he was walking around, I actually went and fast traveled to a new location to try and see if that would reset him. And so I went to the closest location next to me. And after doing that, the waypoint actually did refresh and show me exactly where to go. So I'm not sure if that was a small bug or maybe had something to do with something else, or if you really do just have to wait for him to get there. But after this, you should be able to go to the next dungeon. Now in this dungeon, at the very end, there's going to be a main boss, which you have to take out. So very quickly, we will go through the rest of this next dungeon.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
Showing your face was the last mistake you'll ever make.
Do your worst!
You're outmatched, elf!
Just warming up, you pathetic worm.
Your presence here will not be tolerated. Am I supposed to be impressed? You'll never...
Now, once you do get to the very end and take out Blackheart, I did think I was done and could leave the dungeon. Now, about halfway through leaving the dungeon, I realized something was off and that I had to talk to the character. So if you talk to him, he will actually tell you that you need to go back and pick up a ring off of his body. So when you loot the character or once you take out the final boss, make sure you do take his ring because you will need it in order to turn in the quest. Now, this will pretty much be the last step. I'm just going to very quickly go back there and loot everything off of him. And now once you do this, you simply turn the ring into the character that should already be with you, and not only will you complete the quest, but you should receive another rank up for the guild as well, and get the achievement. So hopefully this video does help you out, and I will catch you in the next one.
His ring. Have you... You've got it. Now, your accomplishments are impressive. Because of...